Wondering if you should invest in MetaQuest Plus or download this month's offerings? Well, by the end of this video, I'll be finding out just that and more. So stay tuned to the very end. Ooh, and do like and subscribe. It's June, and that means it's my birthday month. So let's take a look at the game catalogue first. And it looks to me that the only game that I can see that's new is Green Hell VR. And I would definitely say that you should check this one out, as it's an amazing horror survival game that will have you building, crafting, and even running in fear. Also this month there are a few 30% off deals for subscribers of the Quest Plus. But don't let that stop you from subscribing to Switchheads as well. And the games on offer are Red Matter, Aspire 2, Surgeoneer, Vacation Simulator and Cybrix. And if I remember correctly, Vacation Simulator has been on the Plus, and also Cybrix I have played and owned, and it's a great game. Stride is the first offering of this month's free games. And this one kind of felt to me like it was more of an advertisement for Stride 2, rather than a legitimate offering from Quest Plus. This one's single player and multiplayer, but the multiplayer felt like it had gone alongside the community to Stride 2. And the only players that I could find online were from, yes, the Quest Plus. And ridiculously enough, try as I may, I couldn't even get one multiplayer game going, even though I was in a lobby with about 6 people. Although, if you're more of a single player person, then there are a few options here. And these come in the guise of Endless Mode, Arena, which is basically a set of tasks, run here, shoot that, etc, etc, and also a time run mode. And as the game keeps on reminding you, if you want a single player mode, go check out Stride 2, because it has one. And to those ends, it is a blooming shame that the multiplayer has fallen off, as the Horde Zombie mode sounded really interesting, as well as your normal King of the Hill deathmatch, and there's even more. Although I have to say, it is quite a decent exercise, especially in that endless mode, racing against the death beam. Next up, Warhammer 40k Battle Sisters. And this one, I was so psyched to see it come on Plus. This game should have had so much going for it. An amazing franchise. It looks pretty darn amazing. Great story, and even a Horde co-op mode. This one really did catch my eye many moons ago, and it's one that I've been kind of on the fence for getting. All them big ass weapons look so cool, with abilities and even boss battles. I mean, for heaven's sake, what could actually go wrong? Well, for me, the movement sucks. I mean, if you're one of those people that actually like snap turning, then there's probably no issues here. Although if you're anything like me, it's smooth turning or go home. I mean, for goodness sake, it's 2024 and this game has been out for 4 years. Count them, 4 years. And for my mind, this option should be in the options. And in fact, if people are thinking I'm being finicky about this, I'm not the only one that thinks this way. Some of the reviews reflect my gripes upon this issue, and apparently there's a problem with the co-op Horde mode, where people are having problems adding their friends so that they can play together, or something to that description. But 4 years later, to fix a problem that shouldn't actually be a problem in the game in the first place feels a little bit odd to me. And it's still not fixed to this day either. In fact, I'd go so far to say that this game is really good, and that problem is the only thing holding me back from playing more regularly. And what you should be doing regularly is hitting that like button, and if you haven't already, subscribe. So overall, this month has been really a bit of a mixed bag, but my recommendation from this month's offerings is Green Hell VR. As far as I'm concerned, it's the best game out of all of the games this month. So much so, I actually dropped cash on buying this game when I got my VR unit, and really don't regret it. And I even dropped a review on it when it first came out on the Nintendo Switch. So I'm not really new to this game, but I will say this one thing, it's not for the faint-hearted, even more so in VR. Thanks for joining me, take care, because life is better when we game together.